And we're going to start all over again with a new, when I say start all over, I mean with, I'm going to leave all my friends behind, leave all the people behind, bring Voldesad, bring my girlfriend. Oh, Voldesad, yeah. I don't know what the is going to happen with that. He's not replying to me. So, I don't know, dude. If he doesn't reply to me, then, yeah. Probably he's not going. That's what it probably is him telling me, like indirectly, right? So, I don't know, whatever. And that's it, over to the new state. The business model is like not working and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, this whole, like the community itself is like becoming less tight knit. And you know what? I agree with that 100%. And, I don't really know like I don't really know how to like put it, but it's really, it's like not good. You know what I mean?
First and foremost, I must say, the ongoing downfall of Ice Poseidon has been a sight to see, not only for his once diehard community, but for the entire streaming world who is but a passive onlooker. Falls from grace have happened before, and the comparison has been made many a time to DSP Gaming and Wings of Redemption. But the key difference is that unlike DSP Gaming and Wings of Redemption, Ice Poseidon was literally the king of IRL.
Double time!
Double time, let's go, let's go, let's go. Run. There we go. Come on, let's get through. We got time. Don't trip. If you trip, you're gonna last. I swear to God, motherfucker, if I get concussion from this, you paying for my bills.
Changing the face of live streaming alongside the Purple Army. His community was bar none the strongest of any in the history of social media. Their power was showcased every day on stream, known as weaponized autism, and the experience was unlike any other. While other social media influencers have thrown their careers away for general degeneracy or a big scandal and still continue to stream, none commanded the power Ice did at his peak. Throughout 2018 and 2019, the fire that was once Ice Poseidon has been reduced to a smoldering pile of ash. The fallout of the CX network was profound and is still playing out.
We're
actually kind of lost.
kind of lost?
Yes.
Okay, do you have your driver's license on you? The reason I'm stopping you is you reported as a possible drunk driver.
Since Jacob left, Ice quite literally cannot function as he did. Jacob was the workhorse. Everything for the stream was ready at 4 p.m. when Ice woke up.
It's not right. It's just not right. She told me she was 18. I shouldn't be punished for this.
Also, since the disbanding of the CX network, the fresh new content ideas have dried up. Streamers who were once good at streaming and wanted to get better are a thing of the past.
For real. Oh, whoa. We jugging out here, watch. Woo. Oh, we catching them. Look, oh.
I have to give credit to Sam for actually trying, despite a dwindling audience. The current state of edgy IRL on YouTube is middle-aged alcoholics blacking out and not acting their age. Blade is actually on his way out, boys. That's a fact. He's an absolute mess on stream and gets blackout drunk every single night.
If we leave somebody, it's just too bad for them. Yeah. It's bad. Too bad for them. It's me. You do. It's me. Die in a fire. Die in a fire? I don't want to die in a fire.
Bjorn, however, is a functional alcoholic, and that's much better suited for streaming. Bjorn is up early trying to do things and stream with effort. He's funny and foreign. That alone is a good combo.
Bjorn.
Zach.
Sorry.
I'm sorry about this.
Jeez. Okay. Well, we should probably get out of here.
Yeah.
But add in at least some solo effort to actually do things on stream, and he will continue to do well.
Yeah. I felt like it was like I was in a movie and I was trying to be entertained.
Blade getting blackout every night is a passing trend. His viewership will dwindle just like it did for Hyphonics, who actually was putting effort into his streams. Sometimes it's just the way it goes with streaming, and it's especially the way it goes with IP2. The cycle never fails. IP2 might get sick of Blade's redundant blackout content. This new RV trip with Bjorn, Boneclinks, and Blade could develop into something both entertaining and profitable, but that's yet to be seen.
Yeah, you can see what happened. It's completely broken there. It was good. Oh my god, look at that.
The point is, the edgy IRL content right now is pretty lame.
I don't know. Help, 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 help.
The community is reacting very differently to the way they would if good content was still on the table. This is the only content, and it's drying up faster than Blade's liver. That's why Casey's RV trip was such a good idea. Success of that trip would have resulted in other old cast members joining, and most definitely would have resulted in future events, new cast members, and the whole works.
Wait. Camera. Yo, chill. What's wrong with you, dude? What's wrong with you, dude? Chill. Why would you pour water when I'm sleeping, dude? Why would I do that to you, dude? I didn't see him doing that. I wouldn't do that to you, dude. I'm sorry.
Content. If Casey didn't fuck it all up. There was measured moves made by Casey and his minions to try and bring Paul back into the script and make everything nice again. He flip-flopped loyalty every other day.
Hey, fuck IP2, right?
If you hate IP2, you have to hate IP1.
That's right. No, IP1 is... No.
Bro.
You guys hate IP1.
Bro.
IP1 is my friend's Reddit. His name is Ice Poseidon. That's my best friend. Don't with him. You get it? Don't with my friend.
I got you.
And despite orchestrating a highly successful RV trip, both profits and content, and providing the best content the summer has offered, he ultimately failed in winning over IP2's favor over some really stupid shit. The trip that would have been profitable was rendered a financial burden for two reasons. Casey's treason resulting in massive chargebacks.
Because it showed that we made $23,000, but there's two $10,000 donations that were fake donations.
And Casey's decision to pick content over damage.
Fuck, he woke up.
I fucking woke up, dude.
Not you, him.
Shut the fuck up,
Him.
dude. I don't give a fuck about him.
The damage problem would have been easily rectified by hosting future events that were more aware of the reality of the damages.
Yep.
I'm giving you a blanket. I give you a blanket.
Let me sleep.
I got your blanket.
Let me sleep, dude.
I got your blanket. I got your blanket.
Sam Pepper and Ice Poseidon are very aware of damages, especially in California.
How much? So they're not done calculating everything yet, but so far, based on what they've calculated, which is like halfway through everything, it's 13,000.
No fucking way.
And they're not, and they said they're not even done yet. So that's such bullshit, dude.
I don't understand how Casey didn't think it was that bad, especially for a baby boomer. Regardless, Casey won't be doing a directly IP2 supported RV trip, but he has indicated his intention to continue, but again, not sure what his plans are.
Like I said, let's just go positive things and let's just talk about what I'm planning to do with you guys, like as far as the community. So let's just figure that out.
Let's be real, the goal of driving across the country was too ambitious, but at first it looked like Casey might be able to pull it off. Their decision to head to Austin, among a few other things, led to the subreddit quickly turning against them. This is one of the fastest cycles that came to completion with the banning of Casey from IP2. Their decision to go to Austin split the group's morale from Ice Poseidon supporters versus those who opposed Ice's fraudulent reform. The stage was set by Bjorn talking about wanting to go see Ice.
My wish is we go and see Ice Poseidon all together, because Ice Poseidon basically made all of us. Okay, Casey, he's too crazy to understand that.
From here transpired a variety of things, all of which led to an RV cast meetup with Ice Poseidon. Things deteriorated quite quickly. Boneclinks began berating Ice about his previous ways. Basically, the crew was torn between being grateful that Ice essentially made them, Bjorn and Blade, etc., and trying to maintain their IP2 integrity. This led to a full-on confrontation with Ice being heckled out of the bar by Boneclinks.
Yeah, I think you're fake.
Like you're fake?
Wait, to be honest, yeah.
You're not fake?
I might be, but not towards anyone that I care about. What do you mean?
How am I fake towards anyone I care about?
I think let me use another word. Maybe not fake, the word is pander.
You're saying to me that because I stream on Twitch, that I was somehow lesser than you. You're telling me, no, you're telling me all the time that I should stream on YouTube, is the most favorite platform, all this stuff, and then now you're on Mixer, so...
I said I wanted to stream on YouTube because I had the network. That's
okay. So now you're on Mixer, which is a much more strict platform.
It has nothing to do with the strict platform. I wanted you to join the network.
Yeah.
But the network doesn't exist anymore, so
of course.
Who cares?
Of course. No, I have no problem with you said that you talk shit about me. You talk shit about every single person on the RV. Every single person on the RV. What do you mean what you say?
I said that you pandered.
I pandered. No, you didn't. You talk shit about every single person on here. You talk shit about Blade. You talk shit about everyone who's on here.
What did I say about Blade?
So you kicked Laura out of your house, by the way.
What's that?
You kicked Laura out of your mansion.
What about it? Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah, because she came to the house uninvited.
Of course.
Why would I not kick her out?
So you came uninvited to here.
To where?
To here.
To where he lives? What do you mean?
I live here.
What do you mean?
I live here. You came uninvited.
No, I'm not uninvited. I'm part of this RV.
Listen, I want to give you some advice.
I need some advice. I don't need some advice from you, man. I don't need any advice from you.
All right, well, I did. I was going to help you.
Okay, fine. What's your advice?
We're from Los Angeles.
You're not a bad guy.
We should be talking about
Just don't pander to the wrong people.
I'm not pandering to any wrong people.
All right.
You're saying that you weren't pandering to your Reddit before they turned on you?
And guess what? It's a mistake.
Okay.
Pandering to Reddit is always a mistake. I made that mistake.
That's bullshit. Reddit made you. Reddit made you, dude. It's not like talking to a wall. No, seriously, I want to have a conversation with you. You called Bjorn a racist on your stream. Do you call him a racist to his face?
Yeah, some things he says are pretty
Call him racist to his face right now.
Why the fuck would they say that?
Exactly, because you said it on your stream.
Okay,
So call him racist to his face.
Probably sees the clips. I'm not going to start drama right now with Bjorn. You know how stupid that sounds?
No, because if you are a man, you would say it.
Stop.
You say it.
Stop.
In his face.
To a subreddit.
I'm not pandering to anything, dude. I have my own thing going.
You're trying to make drama.
I get more views than you right now.
Ice Poseidon is a racist. 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 Ice Poseidon is a racist.
As it turned out, former Ice Poseidon Reddit moderator and now radical IP2 moderator Sep the Depp had been attempting to orchestrate some grand reunion between Ice, Casey, and the RV cast. Obviously, everything went to shit quite quickly. Casey betrayed IP2 with his hypocrisy, IP2 responded, and then Casey turned against IP2.
Don't worry about a fucking subreddit, a second subreddit of shit, dude. Stop.
You hate it too?
Stop.
You hate IP2 as well?
Stop.
We're on the same team.
Stop worried about a second subreddit, dude. Do you, dude.
Exactly.
Do you, dude.
Hey, IP2, right?
If you hate IP2, you have to hate IP2.
That's right. No, IP1 is... No.
Bro.
You guys hate IP1.
Bro.
IP1 is my friend's Reddit. His name is Ice Poseidon. That's my best friend. Don't with him. You get it? Don't my friend.
Just do you, dude. Just do you.
I know. Do not around with IP1. IP1 runs shit. All right. Why, man? You got it? Are you friends with Paul?
I don't know, dude. Just do you, dude. Just do you.
You better be nice to IP1, dude. I don't know, but I don't even know what the IP2 is.
I don't give a f about a fucking Reddit, dude. Right?
Making claims of starting his own platform with its own subreddit, as well as continue to host Ice Poseidon-esque IRL events. It's essentially the content that IP2 has been asking for, headed by the now exiled Casey. The Casey arc is not over with yet. He's cooling off in Hawaii and no doubt plotting his next move. The remaining RV drunkards, ONLYUSEmeBLADE, Bjorn, and Boneclinks have purchased their own Scuffed RV and are debuting their own trip shortly. Boneclinks is suffering from a banned PayPal and stressing out way too much on stream. Corinne made a short but textbook comeback but was quickly kicked. New friends didn't know about Corinne and thought she would be content. Regardless, the RV trip hosted by Casey was a huge success. It started slow but had many iconic moments. I honestly haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Mexican Andy falling, Blade continuing his health deterioration and blacking out on a nightly basis, activating typical and textbook grope mode once he reached a certain blood level toxicity. Blade even recently got blackout drunk at 9 AM after waking up still drunk from the night before.
I just have a lot of love to give. So if some random ugly whore bitch gets groped, she gets groped. Accept it. You should be welcome, whore. You should be welcome, whore. Seriously, you should be honored that I would ever grope you, you stupid bitch.
It's a sad state of affairs for ONLYUSEmeBLADE, and I personally think it requires further investigation. I have a ton of content planned. I'm going to break down Casey's entire RV trip as well as the cool off period that the cast has gotten at the IRL house. That's where Corinne made her entry and exit, and where the Scuffed RV was purchased. It's looking like about a week turnaround from Casey's RV trip to the next one. Should be interesting nonetheless. I appreciate you all for watching the videos. The channel has been doing quite well and I plan on continuing to shed light on the current state of edgy IRL. There's a lot of possibilities for potential videos, like how Blade and Boneclinks completely change their personalities when they're drunk.
Okay, 10 minutes. Get the f off the RV! No, you! Get off! Get off! Get the f off the RV! I never wanted to. Hey! Hey! Get the f off! Get the f off! I don't give a shit, dude!
Blade is obvious. He obviously only feels he's entertaining when he's drunk, as he makes no attempt to stream or provide any content while sober. He probably doesn't feel well when he's sober.
Hey, you're not dancing, bro. Come on, sit up. All right.
He drinks when he streams, and he streams when he drinks. The Ashley situation seems to be only getting worse, as more info gets leaked of Blade sending her money and Blade having grope activated anytime another female is around. The kicker is he doesn't remember a damn thing the next day. Textbook blackout drunk. It's only a matter of time before a number of the existing storylines are wrapped up in a dramatic way, and it's going to be the best edgy IRL content you'll come across this summer. I'm going to leave links in the description for all the channels I've discussed as well as IP2, and I hope to see you all in the next video.